hats off. Oh God, that hair. But hats off to Ilya Samsonov. Oh my God, he's back. 2 weeks off with the Marlies. Doesn't play a game. But he's there. He's working with, was it Toivonen? The goalie coach, right? Dad comes, basically tells him, son, you got to man up. You got to do this. You have a family. You have a son, or you have a child now. Come on. And he was like, yes, father. And he comes back. He wins it in Seattle. Makes like 16 saves. Yeah. He faced like 20 shots in the first period tonight. And he was on. Oh my God, was he ever on? And the Leafs were not. Keefe was turning redder than my hair. He was turning purple at times. The Leafs power play was atrocious. They couldn't get it out of their own zone. The first period was so dreadful. It was like 17 shots to like 4 at one point. And the Leafs had like 2 power plays as well. The power play unit was awful, as in so bad that I think they had 5 power plays tonight, maybe 6, 5 power plays tonight, and then Winnipeg got 2 at the end. But it was so bad that Keefe basically benched Matthews, Marner, and Nylander, and he had Gregor out on the power play at one point. Like, he started the second unit, and then let's throw some plugs out there. Like, they played the guys who would play on the power play when they were already up like 7-0 in a game. Like, that bad. And I was like, oh my God. This isn't good. Like, Samsonov's confidence can't handle, 1, the Leafs power play and best players playing like absolute dog shit. And then 2, the Jets just flying out there, and the Leafs can't get out of their own zone. No line could. Throughout the game, I was like, wow, no one's really playing well. Matthews, no. Marner, no. The puck's hopping on them. They have no jump. They got nothing. Defensively, Riley, turnover after turnover. Brody, Timmins he still scares the living hell out of me out there. Benoit's Benoit. I thought he played just how he always plays. He hits guys, and then he does basic things, and that works. McCabe I thought was fine as well. But the guys who played good tonight, I thought Tavares had himself a pretty good game. He lots of chances. I think at one point they had 13 shots on goal, and Tavares had 4 of them, and Robertson had 3 of them. Speaking of Robertson, what a game. At one point he got put up on the second line, and he was just when there was space, he goes, I'm going to shoot this. And you're like, yeah, you got a rocket of a shot, kid. Take the shot. No one else is. And, it caught Brossoit a couple times, right? Remember, we didn't have Hellebuck tonight. We didn't have Hellebuck. Brossoit still has a ridiculous record. And it was he's letting 2 goals or less in his last 6 games with a .920 save percentage. You're like, oh, shoot. Here we go. And then there's Sammy. We look at it, it's like an .866 save percentage, 3.63 goals against average or whatever. And you're like, oh, yay. Oh, no. It doesn't matter who's in it. And then they realize Scheifele's not there, and Velarde's not there. And then Morrissey, he blocked a shot or something, and he got hurt halfway through. You're like, wow, the Jets are depleted. And the Leafs are playing absolute crap. This isn't going to go well. And then they picked up their game after the first period, and the second period was a lot better. The start was a lot better. The power plays helped because they generated some shots, even though it wasn't good. The second and third and 8th unit on the power play generated some shots, not really chances, but some shots. And then they started, getting closer and closer, and the shots went from 21-8 to 21-14, and then 23-21, and then at the end of the game, I think it ended up being 30 something to high 20s for the Jets, and they made it a game. And then the third period, they brought it even more. And they had some chances. Tavares got a tip in front of the net. McCabe had a nice slap shot that Brossoit got with the butt end of his stick. Like I said, Robertson had a few good shots. Nylander was skating out there, at least. He didn't really put much on that. He had one really good high shot that I think it clipped Brossoit in the head. But Brossoit made the saves that were needed. And on the other end, so did Samsonov. Remember, speaking of that terrible power play? At one point, Mitch Marner, I'm pretty sure, just tried to bat the puck out of the air. But the problem is, everyone had changed. It was a 2-1-0. And it was pass, 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 pass. One time, Samsonov, left pad save. Oh no, he passed it across, hits it with his stick. Oh no, right pad save, and he lifts it up, just lifts it up, boom, makes the save again. He did it against Seattle, he did it again tonight, but it was a 2-on-0 on the power play, game saving. Everyone's chanting, Sammy, Sammy. I'm losing my mind on the couch. I had to watch it on my phone. I was watching it on delay. It doesn't matter because that's why I'm making the video a little bit late. And I was just like, holy crap, trying not to wake up my son that I just put down. It was awesome. It was awesome. It was awesome. Crowd behind him again. And you can't help but just root for the guy. Can't help but root for the guy. And then you're like, come on, Leafs, don't let him down. And their power plays weren't clicking, but they were generating some chances, but nothing really. And then Winnipeg would generate a chance, but Sam was like, he was there, he was calm, he was poised, he wasn't flying left and right. He was just well positioned. Boom, save, shoulder. Boom, save, glove. Boom, save, glove. Yep, boom, I'll kick that pad out. Even the ones that like had a weird deflection and had a big kick out before, those pucks were going in. But he made the save, and I'll give the Leafs credit. They couldn't get the puck out of their own zone, but defensively in front of the net, they did well to clear some traffic and allow Sammy at least to make that initial save and not allow the Jets to get that second, third, and fourth chance, except when they had that 2-0. But hey, they got back, right? He had to make a few 2-on-1 saves as well, but he played great. And then the Jets get a power play at the end of the third period. Jarnkrok takes that penalty. What was it? Yeah, because it was like they had the power play, and then like it was like 30-something seconds left, and Nylander took a penalty, and then Jarnkrok took down Appleton or whatever. So they kill it. They do well. Go into overtime, and he has to make a nice glove save on Connor. And then Ehlers goes for that shot, and McCabe goes down for the block, and he just, whoa, toe drag relief. Samsonov's there. Boom, save. And then you have Nick Robertson, who gets to play in overtime, who's had a fantastic game. He had a fantastic game last game. He didn't even get to 10 minutes. But tonight, he's in overtime with Riley and Matthews. He bats the puck out of the air. Drops it to Matthews. Matthews tries to give it back to him, but Ehlers, who just slid, just luckily, hits it, goes in the corner, but Robertson doesn't stop. Goes and gets the puck again, drops it to Matthews. Matthews tries to give it back to him, but it's just a little bit far, so he has to fight for it. And then there's little Robertson, big Lowry. Robertson wins the battle. He brings it up to the blue line. Lowry has to follow him. Riley fills in the slot to Robertson. Robertson goes down low to Riley. Oh no, Ehlers isn't paying attention. Matthews has gone to his backside. He's in front of that. Riley goes, I'm just going to throw it. Matthews is a big boy. Matthews, stick, in, goal, 1-0. How awesome is it that Sammy got the shutout, Robertson got to play in overtime, and he was so important on that game-winning goal. Keep the kid in the lineup. Give him chances. He can shoot. He can make plays. He works his ass off. Let him be. And the Leafs win 1-0. Whew. 191 straight games with a goal, by the way, as well. Didn't think it was going to happen tonight. Thought they were going to get shut out. Samsonov got the shutout. Brossoit played fantastic, by the way, but Samsonov played even better. He got the shutout. Leaves 191 straight games with a goal, and Auston Matthews, 39th of the season, game-winning goal. I love it. Huh. God, for a game that was 0-0, it was like boom, 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 boom at times. I love winning. I love winning. Yeah, that's good. Comment down below your thoughts on the game. God, keep Robertson in that lineup. Woo! Go Leafs, go.